welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, welcome. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids, and today I'm going to share with you how we do our morning work. My school age kids are in 7th grade and 3rd grade. I also have a 3-year-old who kind of does this with us. Basically, the kids are kind of on their own for it. Usually I'm just doing normal morning stuff of just getting ready for the day and maybe cleaning up after breakfast or whatever it is. So they kind of come in here, we have everything in a basket, and they kind of just grab it and sit down and do it on their own. So that's good. So right now we're working on a state study, which we've been working on slowly over time. We've taken lots of breaks, but right now we're going to finish that up soon. And then we're going to work on a president study. So let me quick show you. We have these cards. I will try to find a link to them. We've had these for years, so hopefully they're still available. They were a free download. So I will try to find them for you and put them down in the description box down below. It has the state animal, state bird, and state flower on them. And it does have the capital, but it's so small in some of them that I can't even read it. But so they basically pick a card. They kind of take turns picking. And then they have these little blank books that are from Target. And then they're kind of free to do whatever they want. My requirement is that they have the name of the state, the capital, and then they draw something. That's kind of my requirement. So like here, this was Ohio. My daughter actually drew the state, the capital. She kind of copied everything. This is my 7th grader. And then drew some pictures of the state animal, bird, and the flower. So in every state's, every day's different. Like Hawaii, which she didn't write the capital, so she's gonna have to go back and add that. Just drew some pictures. So here's a couple others. So, and my little guy, he just likes to draw. Like sometimes I'll write the state name down for him, and he'll try to draw stuff. So here I actually walked him through drawing a bison. I said draw his body, draw his legs, and he actually did really well. I was really surprised. And then this is my 3rd grader's book. So when we're done, at the end of each week, you see the map here behind me. I showed that on my room tour. So at the end of the week, they go back and color in any of the states that they've done that week. So we're slowly working on that. So as far as other resources besides the cards, they have a lot of other resources that are available to them that we go through, and I read to them occasionally, and I encourage them to look through them when they're doing their work. So our main one that I bought for our state study a couple years ago is the 50 states. I bought this from Amazon. I love it. And actually there's a workbook available. We do have the workbook. My 3rd grader was working on that. And we do have, we don't. They have like a matching game. There's, I think, like a flashcard set, a few other resources that go along with this. So again, I'll try to find links for those down the description box. But I love this book. I love the illustrations. I love the colors. So each state has a 2-page layout. So I highly recommend this book if you're going to be studying the states. And I think there's a 50-city one too, which sounds like a lot of fun. And then we have this book that I picked up. I used, I think, the library bookstore. So I probably paid $1 or $2 for it. So like this, it separates the states by section. So it's like the upper right, the lower right, the middle, sort of, the middle. I think it's funny. So it's supposed to be a funny, here it just lays out what that means. It kind of separates them. But it's supposed to be, so it's the slightly odd United States of America. I'll see if I can find this on Amazon or anywhere and link it for you. The same thing, I like it has real photographs, it has illustrations, but it's like unusual facts, which we love around here. My kids like to know unusual facts. And I find that, I think I mentioned this in another video, but I find that the kids retain more information in the important information if you teach them fun things along with it. That's just what I've noticed with my kids. So we also have My America, a poetry atlas of the United States. Now this doesn't have like a poem for every state, but it does break it up. It does break up the states. So like this first one is the Northeast states, and it gives you information about all the Northeast states. And then there's some poems, so this one's like about Maine. This one is about, it says Islands of Boston Harbor. This is a fun one. So we do read this as like a read aloud every once in a while. And then I have these cards. These I bought at Dollar Tree years ago. Everything I have is old since I have a 7th grader. So a lot of stuff that I have is from when she was younger. So I don't know if they still make this. But I've basically put them, it's just the states in alphabetical order. So that's a fun thing to have the kids memorize. I remember learning a song back in like 5th grade. I don't know. And I still remember it. So I still know my states in order. So that's just a fun thing. And I laminated these and put them on a ring. After we're done with our state study, we're going to be moving on to presidents. So I just showed these in my last Target haul I did. I'll link that down below. But I also have, so we have president cards. Let's see if I can get them out. I've had a hard time getting these out. But there's one, so we'll do the last what came out. So the president, what number he is, like the order, and then lots of fun information on the back. So the same thing, it has like facts, and then it has, you know, what their occupation was before they were president, what state they represented, what political party, who was their vice president. So lots of fun information. I also grabbed this book from Target. Like I said, I have this resource, but it is older. So I believe the last one in here is Clinton. So I did pick up this book just so we're a little updated, so Trump is in there. And this just gives a little more information. So maybe just might have some different information than what's on the cards. And I have this fan deck. I don't know, same thing. I don't know if they still make these. I know I've seen other fan decks like these, so maybe they still have the president one. Maybe you can get an updated one. I'll look. But these I got from a homeschooler who was just, you know, getting rid of some things. So we picked these up. So I like that this has more information. So I was going to buy another president book that was like full of more information, but I decided against that because I had these. So I figured I can actually just read these to them and they'll get a pretty good amount of information. So it'll be the same thing, just looking up information and doing, we're going to use the blank books again. I have some more white ones and I have some color ones that I think we may use for something else. I think they may have enough white ones to go through. So yeah, so they'll probably just, I have some cards. I meant to grab these out before we start. They're here, I hope. Yeah, so I'll put a link to these down below. I found these online. So I will probably have my 7th grader fill this out. And I may just have her glue it into her book and then she can add anything else she wants to or doodle around it or whatever. Yeah, so that's what we're doing for morning work. Doesn't involve a lot of reading. A lot of times they're doing this on their own while I'm trying to just finish up the last couple things before the school day really starts. So it has to be stuff that they can kind of do. My 7th grader can kind of be like in charge and be like, okay, that's what we need to do here, write this. You need to look at this, you know, kind of thing. So I hope that video was helpful. If you like this type of video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of any of my new videos. I have a few more planned and coming work that I'm working on right now. So I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.